Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple. Products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for December 14th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Social Distortion have announced the rescheduled dates for their previously postponed North American tour with the Bell Rays. They also recently announced their 2024 co-headlining tour with Bad Religion, kicking off September 13th in Seattle, running through October 22nd in Albuquerque. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster, including May 7th in Boston at the MGM Music Hall at Fenway with Bad Religion, and October 8th in New Haven, Connecticut at the College Street Music Hall, and October 9th at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, both with the Bell Rays. This weekend, Nonpoint is celebrating the wrap-up of their 2023 Million Watts Tour. The last show is happening tomorrow night in Flint, Michigan, followed by a second event on Saturday night where the band will perform their major label debut, Statement. Both concerts are going to be live-streamed via the Machine Shop Digital Lounge and will be mixed by legendary producer Toby Wright, who's worked with Korn, Alice in Chains, Metallica, and Kiss. Elias Soriano said while the success of this tour has been amazing, when the show started selling out, many fans were disappointed that they couldn't get tickets. So we wanted to do something about that. Former Kiss guitar player Ace Frehley is not impressed by his former band's plans to live on as avatars, saying, quote, "I don't get this avatar thing that they're going to do. I mean, I saw it on one of the videos on YouTube last night. It kind of looked like, was geared towards children, and it's not rock and roll. I get up on stage without backing tracks, play my guitar into a Marshall, and go. That's it. It's always been that way, and it always will be." Marilyn Manson's legal troubles are kicking up again, according to Billboard. A previously dismissed lawsuit filed against him by his ex-personal assistant, Ashley Walters, is once again on, alleging sexual harassment, sexual assault, sexual battery, infliction of emotional distress, and the violation of several California civil codes. It was previously dismissed back in May of 2022, and the suit is back on, according to an appeals court. Michael McDonald has announced his new book, What a Fool Believes, a memoir, set for release on May 21st, promising stories from across his career, including stories about Ray Charles, Quincy Jones, James Taylor, and Carly Simon. The book was co-written by his longtime friend, Paul Reiser, who's known for his roles on Mad About You and Stranger Things. John Oates is the latest celebrity eliminated from Fox's hit show, The Masked Singer. None of the panel guessed the musician's identity correctly. The biggest hint, he was an anteater, following Hall & Oates' famous song from 1982, Man-Eater. Mick Mars has released a new solo song titled Right Side of Wrong, the second single from his upcoming full-length solo debut, The Other Side of Mars. The Lost Boys are getting the musical treatment. The 1987 vampire-themed horror comedy is being adapted for the stage by Parade's Michael Arden, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia's David Hornsby, and more. No casting details or production timeline have been announced. Deadline and other outlets have confirmed the work is underway, with Arden directing and Hornsby writing the book alongside Chris Hoke, a Broadway actor who appeared in Shrek the Musical, Matilda, and more. The Library of Congress has announced its 2023 class of additions to the National Film Registry, including Home Alone from 1990, Lady and the Tramp from 1955, Love and Basketball from 2000, The Nightmare Before Christmas from 1993, Terminator 2 Judgment Day from 91, and more. And Shane MacGowan was very specific when it came to his final wishes. The Pogues frontman was laid to rest last week and had already covered the bar tab at the pub following the ceremony, leaving a hefty sum at the tiny pub hosting the mourners after his funeral. Shane MacGowan had left $12,500 US at the thatched cottage, hosting mourners and some of MacGowan's old drinking buddies. The gathering was invite only, with guests being provided prearranged concert-style lanyards for passes and the doors guarded by security. Tonight, catch Queens of the Stone Age as the musical guest on Jimmy Kimmel Live. And tickets go on sale tomorrow for the Summer Stadium Tour 2024 with Def Leppard, Journey, and Heart at Fenway Park on August 5th. That's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 184, featuring Sasha Sirota and Jason Paul from GXTP, is available now.
At Henson, we're looking forward to the holidays, and that means more time in the kitchen. Now, imagine your trusty kitchen knife had a wobbly handle. You'd be nervous. Well, the same is true in shaving. Most razors on the market today don't support the blades well enough, allowing them to flex and bend. This is a source of razor burn. At Henson, we used our 20 years of aerospace manufacturing to solve this problem, supporting the blade so you can use it confidently. To learn more and to get 100 blades for free, go to hensonshaving.com/holiday.
Permit me here and now to promise as a good comrade and a fellow artist that I will not report any of this, whatever it is, to the police.
What would you say you do here?
Hey, Frehley.
Abandoned Albums is a podcast that employs a deep bench of musical archivists. These determined individuals dig through the record crates of the world to find the lost music of artists. Using a patent-pending algorithm and spirited debate, we pick one album as an inroad to talk about and then reach out to the artists. We invite them into Thunderlove Studio. When we're lucky, they say yes. Abandoned Albums is a little like this.
That was TNUC by Grand Funk Railroad. And I spelled the word backward in my head, and I immediately went out and bought the record.
They're like, do you know who we are? And we were like, I mean, kind of.
Well, you're in blue. Of course we know.
Yeah, you're blue.
You're blue, you're man.
Abandoned Albums isn't about the show, and it's not about the host or hosts. It's about the artist's work and making sure it remains, or in some cases, lands on, the cultural radar. It's why Abandoned Albums is the only music podcast that matters.
Wow, that was really, really enjoyable. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you both.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Abandoned Albums is a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast Network.